really excited about once again hosting this group, the African Children's Choir. This is our third time. They are devoted to serving a group of children who are in greatest need in Africa.
I retired from public school teaching on May 28th, and on June 4th I jumped on the bus and started touring with Choir 35 in Canada. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday we have school days, which are down days and rehearsal days, and then other days are travel and concert days. If you think about 5 concerts a week times 50 weeks with a couple of down weeks, that would be about 250 concerts for the year. The mission statement of the choir is very simple. It's just this: helping Africa's most vulnerable children today so that they can help Africa tomorrow. In 1984, our founder and president, Ray Barnett, was doing some relief work in Uganda following the reign of Idi Amin, when hundreds of thousands of children were left without homes.
Children who have been orphaned or whose parents can no longer take care of them due to extreme poverty.
My name is Deborah Mubezi. I'm from Uganda. When I grow up, I want to be an artist. I like painting and drawing, and I have a friend called Stella, and she's an author, and so she writes storybooks, then I draw the pictures. Which means thank you very much in 3 different African languages.
As we're on the road, we collect sponsors for each child so that when they go back to Africa, their education is paid for all the way through college.
My grandmother found it hard for me to go to school, so the Music for Life was checking for children, and my grandmother put me in Music for Life.
And truly, they do grow up to be the doctors, lawyers, teachers, engineers.
With the help of Music for Life, I am a qualified interior decorator.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a hairdresser. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a preacher. I want to be a pilot. I want to be a fashion designer. I want to be a nurse.
We could not get this show on the road without our wonderful host families who, without knowing us, open up their homes and offer to take in 2 or 3 children and a chaperone.
When the first African Children's Choir came through and they performed at the church, and we were lucky enough to be able to sponsor one of the groups of kids and a sponsor to stay at our house that evening.
And that's how we are fed, and that's where we sleep at night and get our laundry done.
I like all of them because they are very fun and they are nice, and they give us everything that we need.
Well, we had 3 boys at our house: Gilbert, Patrick, and Junior.
So we got to know one of the boys, and we decided that we would sponsor him.
These people can go through this kind of what to us is deprivation with grace, with faith in God, and with peace. And you see that in these children, and you know, we can learn a lot from that.
We got a letter this year thanking us for the Christmas presents, and I said, Christmas presents? And he said, P.S., it was mosquito nets. I mean, you know, and think of the gifts that we're struggling to find things to give to, you know, our children here, and they're thanking us for mosquito nets. So, yeah, it feels pretty good.
It's so important to us to do these kinds of things is because of the great good that can come out of that. One of my great passions as pastor of this church is to help people look at mission through different eyes, our need to go outside of ourselves, to really understand in a much more human way that this tremendous blessing that we have in being educated, relatively affluent Americans, and that we bear a responsibility for people that we don't even know, that are all over the world. You know, it's pretty hard to turn down a child.
Lubanga mito china, china.